This nigga got it.
Welcome to another episode of the Shrug Gaming Podcast. I think at this point we're at episode 5. Coming to you guys on Tuesday night. We're getting in here. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about today. I got my boys here with me because I got my boys here with me every week. How y'all doing this week, fellas?
I wish I had a burp, but I don't.
Wait, hold on. Let's build one up.
I can't.
I used to be able to do that shit, no problem. I can't do it like that no more.
Don't burp through the mic, Jesus.
I'm good.
That's some fucking goofballs.
I got hella mosquito bites on me right now. I forgot what that feels like. It's weird.
Oh, you like them bugs, them bugs, son.
Yeah, I got bit once. I got a nasty one on my chest right here. It's gross. But that's the only time I've been bitten since the summer started. Sucks.
Y'all don't get bit no more, man. Growing up, I used to.
Not really.
Back home, I would just get bit the fuck up.
We don't go outside no more because we're adults.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. We were always outside back in the day. So
if I'm
we don't
going
have
outside,
public transit like you do in New York.
You're right.
No, bro,
yeah.
I got bit the fuck up the other day. I got bites everywhere in the middle of Queens.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you ever when it first starts itching and you scratch it and it feels the best. There's no feeling like that. But after you scratch it like 2 or 3 times, it's the
and
worst.
that's it. Then it starts to hurt.
Yeah, it starts to hurt. It's weird. It's a weird aphrodisiac.
Almost like when you scratch your balls.
Is that your problem? Okay, is that your problem? You like that mosquito, but
Almost the same satisfaction.
Anyway, so video games.
Yeah.
Devin.
Yeah, let's get off the balls and get to these topics, I guess. So first topic of the day. I know you guys don't give a shit, but a new Call of Duty got announced yesterday.
Oh, Call of Duty.
It's called Call of Duty Vanguard. It takes place in World War II, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped a teaser trailer yesterday, like a live action trailer. The full reveal is going to be on Thursday.
I think it's World War One, but I'm assuming.
Nah, it's World War II. It is.
Okay.
What do live action videos add to the video game experience?
It's just a teaser.
Yeah, it's just a teaser. It doesn't really even show anything.
It's interesting
that,
too,
though?
actually.
To build hype.
They don't do that for Overwatch or Tekken 7.
Yo, you know how much money these niggas got? You know how much money they got? They don't give a fuck.
Why?
They're like 3 days before. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna show a new trailer. Here's a teaser. Come watch the trailer when in 3 days, 2 days."
Yeah. They just trying to build hype, and then on Thursday they'll probably show a in game trailer, but they probably still not going to talk about much. It's just be another trailer to be in game. But I've been back on the Call of Duty train for a couple years now, so I'm excited. I like to buy them and play it, and
Call of Duty's popping again. Even though I don't fuck with it like that, Call of Duty's popping again.
Yeah, I think mostly probably because of Warzone.
Yeah,
Warzone's pretty hot.
So people are probably excited about going back to World War II. They like them weapons. Them weapons are very specific type weapons. Very, very low magazine. Very reload heavy.
Yeah, them grandpa weapons, bro. It's like that. It's like using an old ass lawnmower. It's loud, make you feel like you really using a machine.
You gotta be more deliberate. Maybe that's something people are interested in.
I would say, was probably going to be, how they use the DualSense, because in Cold War last year, they used the DualSense pretty well in that game. So it'll be interesting to see how they use the DualSense because Sony has.
I'm all about that, baby. I'm all about that.
Sony has the the marketing rights to Call of Duty. So,
oh really?
Yeah, they've had it for a while now.
DualSense, man.
I'm all about that DualSense, bro.
I mean, you know,
That thing is just
playing that Cold War with the DualSense, that's good stuff. It's good shooting. Feels good.
Yeah,
Feels
I
real
remember
good.
from playing the beta. Definitely felt very. All the guns felt very specific and different. That was next gen for sure.
So I mean, it's Call of Duty every year. It's not really a big. We knew it was coming. It was just about when we were going to find out about it, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens on Thursday. But I'm gonna play it. It'll be all right.
It's gonna be some dramatic music. It's gonna be some guy saying some memorable-esque one-liners. Maybe a guy trying to pep up his team. I mean,
it was on the poster. There's a black guy on the cover though. So
really,
I
so
saw
what are they
that.
pulling a fucking Battlefield 1? Like
There's like 3 other people, but he's like the closest one.
Yeah, the focus.
So what? It's supposed to be about the Harlem Hell Riders again, or what?
Well, from what it looks like from the trailer, it's like different fronts of World War II. So it might be like different perspectives, different people.
Hey, there was like a woman.
Yeah, it was a lady. Yeah, it was a lady.
What do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
that was a Battlefield thing too. What's Call of Duty doing? Like trying to bite everything Battlefield was doing, or what? I mean, wait. Did women fight in World War II like that with guns ablazing and shit?
There we go. Here we go.
That was
I'm asking. All right, I'm a history buff, but I only thought that they was patching niggas up. I don't know.
Got him.
That's bait. He baited
Here
that.
Here we go.
Just fucking.
Here we go.
Put that pile of seeds out there in my Acme trap. Fucking got him.
Look at here, you sexist bastard. There were plenty of...
Nah. But they, I appreciate it because it's just like, people are playing, it's a video game. People playing your game.
Yeah.
And people want to be represented.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm with it.
It's being complete. I mean, yeah, they're exaggerating it a little bit, but it's a video game. Who gives a shit? I'm not going to be mad that, women that play Call of Duty can have a female avatar or whatever, and y'all
heard about that stat with the supposedly the amount of women that play video games now? I can't remember the exact number, but it's somewhere close to half. I can't remember if it's above half or below half, but I remember hearing that it's like
probably about half.
Pretty significant. Which is
I wrote
great.
like a whole thing.
Can I meet a girl who plays video games? That'd be nice.
I'm not gonna be able to do that, but that'd be nice.
Well, plays them the way that we do.
I don't know. Just follow one of them Twitch girls and hope for the best.
Yeah, just follow her forever. Maybe she'll recognize you.
She'll be like, "Oh yeah." Oh wait, no. Let me stop.
It's somewhere near 50% of women also, will say that they play video games, and it's also I wrote a paper for this like maybe 3 years ago for a class, and somewhere around somewhere around half of also are like non-white people, right? So
you mean minorities?
People
Negro Damas.
Yeah, Hispanic people, black people. That this is for the U.S. Also play video games. So majority, it's interesting. This is a whole different topic, but the general game base is very diverse.
It is,
and yet for a long time we had to deal with superhero white guy.
Yeah, he's got to have that beard. He's got to have a growly voice. And
hey, don't you talk about Kratos like that? I love him.
Wait,
That's
Kratos was voiced by a black dude both times. Fuck out of here.
Actually, what in the dude in this? No, what was that? Oh no,
in the new joint, he's a brother, bruh.
Nah, I was thinking about the guy that does Kratos also does the Black Panther for the expansion.
Yeah, for the Avengers game.
He does. My man
new
getting
expansion.
bread right now.
Yeah.
He getting bread, yo.
They actually got. I was looking at the cast of the people that they got for the Black Panther expansion.
Does he sound like Kratos though? Does he sound like 2018 Kratos?
Nah, he sounds completely different.
Nah, just sounds
All
like
right,
a
that's
regular
good.
black dude.
That's good.
They got my boy in there. They got my boy,
Who?
Steve Bloom.
Yeah, I think he plays Claw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steve
Steve.
Bloom.
Wait, remind me.
Let me tell you, you've heard him. There's no way you haven't heard him yet. But he plays. He does a lot of anime. He does a lot of video games.
Oh, okay.
He's isn't he Spike from
From Persona?
Yes.
No, from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
Spike.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
right.
very popular. And he was if you
Why'd
ever
I say
watched
Persona?
Toonami, he was what was that dude's name from Toonami?
His voice, he's great,
So
bro.
like Tom
Tom
something.
Yeah, the host, the guy that hosted the little robot that hosted Toonami.
Not to veer off subject, real quick. I just want to ask real quick. How do y'all feel about the Cowboy Bebop live action coming to Netflix soon? I'm very excited.
We'll see when it comes.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm very excited.
The Witcher turned out okay, so
What's the name?
I don't know.
What's Spike's partner's name? I'm blanking right now.
Jet Black.
Yo, bruh's gonna play him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a black guy should play him.
Actually, yeah. When you think about it, in the anime, his delivery and tendencies were very much like Black Uncle-esque. Like,
Listen,
listen to my story. Don't fuck around. Like, learn from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
Like,
see. I'll be
and
the
he
judge.
he was manning
I'll
the
be the
grill.
judge.
He was manning the grill in them episodes. So
He was
you know.
he was the cook. He basically did
Yeah, he
everything.
was manning the grill, son.
He flew
was
the
fixing,
ship.
He fucking fixed the ship. Like, come on, tell me that ain't Black Uncle, bro.
The ship was his.
Yeah, it was his ship. Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
So but yeah.
I mean,
that works.
We'll see. I mean, I think it's good that they're doing a series instead of a movie. Because
that deserves a whole fleshed out
right, you can flesh it out.
storyline.
I don't know how we got from Call of Duty to Cowboy Bebop, but hey,
Voiceovers, sorry, that's all.
Nah, I'm with it. Yeah, I mean, if it's good, great. You know, I hope so. I mean, I have more faith in it because it's a series and not them trying to shove, 25 episodes of Cowboy Bebop into 2 hours of a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
fucking
they
series,
could. Yeah. They could probably still do an excellent series without following the anime to the T. Like the world and the lore is so. It's just so expansive and so easy to just like they're bounty hunters and they're in space. You could.
They could completely not even do that.
As long as they keep tight to the characters, right. It should be good.
I'm not really worried about the guy that's playing Jet. I'm more worried about the guy that's playing Spike because I feel like Spike. I feel like
Spike is the one character everybody's gonna look at to be like the most
because he has a lot of nuances about him that are very particular, and I just hope that because I think the guy that's playing him is the guy from Harold and Kumar, the Asian dude, right?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be interesting.
I just hope that he's, I mean, I'm sure he's probably seen the show before, but I just hope that he takes it seriously because Spike is such a cool character.
If it was going to go wrong, that's where it would go wrong.
Right. So I just if they don't nail that,
that guy's an amazing actor though. He's dope. He's really dope.
Good.
And
he was good.
Funny.
He was good in Star Trek. He was really good in Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got action chops and he got comedy chops, and that's what you need, really.
Right.
My whole thing is that whenever there's any anime adaptations, I want to see if anyone will attempt to give that old school, Cowboy Bebop specifically. I want to see if they'll try and attempt that old school anime delivery when it comes to those small nuances and quiet moments that happen that you have to let land. If anyone knows what that means,
Cowboy Bebop had a lot of those. Had a lot of moments when it was just music
you
playing.
Listen, you're right. You
wasn't
listen,
a whole lot of dialogue,
and then you let that person says the line. There's that quiet little silence of the ship in the background, or whatever the fuck, or the dog barking, or what's the name saying some weird quirky line, and then when the other person responds with a fucked up face, or some other kind of funny line. Like, I feel like that is one of the best things about anime that, at least in American entertainment, that we haven't figured out yet. So I hope they try it. We'll see.
It's probably not going to happen. I think whoever's in charge of it is going to try to put their own sitcom spin on it, TV show spin on it, and then
I hope not.
They're not going to want to embrace that. But that's kind of the mood, right? That's what that show needs. That's what
right.
If you're gonna do Cowboy Bebop, because there was just, like I said, there was so many. Sometimes it was just them in space, like it was just that, it was just long shots.
That little space of emptiness
going through
that really, if you
gates.
Paid attention, it brought you more in. Like, I'm so glad that you guys know what the fuck I was talking about, and I wasn't sounding like a fucking idiot.
Hey man,
saying that.
Man. Yeah, I've watched that show. I've watched that show a many a times.
That's what I'm saying. If that Cowboy Bebop is any good, I'll be the one to let you know.
Oh man,
I'll be the one to let you know.
Right. Oh man,
I love it. Lived that show.
Hell
be real sad about it.
Johnny, when were you watching the show? Because I feel like when it came out, that was when you was the anime nigga. You was the only anime dude I knew. You got me into anime, right? So, were you watching it when it first came out? Because apparently when it first came out was 97, 98, right?
Yeah,
and that was when not when I first started watching anime. I know you started watching anime.
I think I caught some of it on, like, Toonami. I can't remember.
That's when I watched
it. Toonami came out around when?
It was like late 90s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
I believe. Like early 2000s. But I was, I was in the Army by 2001.
Okay.
So I just remember buying a box set and going through it. But I feel like I've seen a lot
26,
of it, like
27 episodes, whatever how many episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 20
something. Once I got that box set, it was just life. Like, it was just,
it was like at that time, the epitome of anime. And I remember when I always knew about Cowboy Bebop, but I didn't really watch it until later as an adult. And then I went and did research on it and all this shit. And then, like, it was like, it was like what we're saying now. It's like they wanted to do a live action movie. They wanted to do this and that, but then, like, the creator and all this, they were kind of like, we don't know, like, let it live, let the legend build for a little while, whatever. So now 25 years later, whatever, 20 years later, now let's get it out there or whatever.
Why did they choose Cowboy Bebop and not Samurai Champloo?
Cowboy Bebop's more popular.
You think so?
Yeah. Over in the West, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. To me, it's like right down the middle.
I'm not saying I don't love Samurai Champloo either.
I wouldn't think you would say that.
I gotta catch up on that too. I gotta see. I haven't seen that yet. Same creator, right?
Yeah, same studio.
Okay.
A lot of the same voices, same voice actors.
That's so dope. That's so dope, man.
Then they did Space Dandy, and I was like, I don't know.
After that was the series after?
That was the recent series. Space Dandy came out a couple years ago, like
Space Dandy was
2017.
The animation and the present, like, this
was great
as a technical craft, was amazing. Like,
but the story was out
there. The characters were kind of like,
yeah. It was really like goofy compared to Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it works out. I really do, because I feel like now, Hollywood is at this point where they're running out of shit to remake and shit to make adaptations of. So now they're just pulling anime.
Yeah,
They can't do
all those
another
dope
Ninja
stories.
Turtles.
No.
They can't.
I mean,
They
they
can't
will.
ruin Transformers anymore.
I mean, there is another Transformers coming out.
What?
Oh,
Why haven't
Jesus.
they done a He-Man? Why haven't they? What else?
They haven't done He-Man.
He-Man not gonna work these days.
But I think we'll probably,
oh.
I think we'll probably get a Thundercats or something soon. So
You think so?
Thundercats.
a live action Thundercats? Hell yeah!
God
We'll
damn
get
it, I
one.
love that show.
Mark my words. Within the next 5 years, we'll get a live action.
Live action?
Thundercats.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Wow,
snarf,
yeah.
all the snarf action.
Snarf. No, they Thundercats
I don't know,
will.
man. To me, a lot of '80s stuff won't work anymore. You gotta veer off and if you're gonna do something from that era, you gotta make it your own thing, like how Stranger Things is, and just kind of play to the style, camp to the style.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things nailed it. The Wonder Woman sequel was fucking basura.
Yeah, it was hot garbage. Yeah.
They tried to do it, but they couldn't do it. And Stranger Things was, really went after it, and they nailed it. But
What? How
I just
are we
don't-
doing Stranger Things and Wonder Woman?
no, what I'm trying to say is that
that
type of that '80s genre, that '80s
Oh.
campy type of,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not going to work these days unless you can't do Thundercats or Ninja Turtles no more.
But none of that. I mean, Ninja Turtles was set in New York, and that had like a time period. But Thundercats was on a whole different planet somewhere, so there was no time period to try and recreate.
Right.
So that's the only thing with that.
They're gonna.
Except
they're
for
gonna.
the fact that
They're gonna
they,
try Ninja Turtles again.
yeah, they G.I. Joe and Ninja Turtles.
They just
and,
yo.
It'll
they-
work in video games though,
Did y'all know they just put out a Snake Eyes movie?
and it was fucking garbage, right?
I
haven't seen it, but
keep
I
seeing
just-
things
We didn't
about
see
it.
nothing about it or hear nothing about it because it was probably
Like,
fucking garbage.
It was like it would just kind of sneak by me.
It
and I
did.
would be like, "What is this Sneak Eyes thing they're talking about?"
Yo, I
movie.
literally found out about it like a week ago, and then it was coming out like that week when I found out about
Yeah,
it.
because it was probably fucking basura. Fuck out of here.
Why would they do that?
Because Hasbro, they just,
Summer blockbusters.
gotta get a movie
Does
out.
that exist anymore?
Yeah, it does. There's been a lot of
Oh, it does. Yeah, Black
movies.
Widow.
yeah, Black Widow, Free Guy.
Black Widow
was a
killed
Black-
it. What
was
just
a-
came out? Everybody was talking about.
Free
Folk
Guy.
like that Black Widow?
I didn't see it.
I saw it. It was okay. Mm-hmm. It was okay.
Was okay.
It was alright.
Johnny's sarcasm is fucking cold.
It's alright. It was okay. It was fine. It was, It was alright. You know what I mean? It was alright.
Wait, was she not hot enough? Was that what it was? You sexist pig.
she
No.
she wasn't playing a black person or a tree, and so I had trouble connecting with
my
her character.
See where we're going this week.
Oops.
Or a
Johnny, you
tree.
about to get canceled, nigga.
Fuck. I'm on the right side.
Johnny about to get canceled before we get cracking, baby.
Oh boy.
Just fucking
That's fucking hilarious.
I think since we did Call of Duty, and since y'all mentioned Black Widow, I think we should go ahead and do the Avengers shit next. Just get it
Okay.
out the way before we get to the serious stuff.
You tried it yet?
Yeah, I was playing it before we hopped on. Black Panther's a lot of fun to play with, of course. The Avengers game, War for Wakanda expansion came out today, which is
Oh, today?
It came out today, which
Oh,
is
shit.
a brand new expansion to the Avengers game, introducing Black Panther with his own story, and it's got a bunch of cutscenes and single player stuff to play through, and it adds on to the Avengers game. It's all free. I just started playing it today. I haven't played a ton of it, but from what I played, Black Panther's a lot of fun. They created a whole new area of the game for Wakanda. It looks pretty cool. They created like a whole like jungle like setting, and then they have Black Panther's like tower or whatever in Wakanda that you can kind of walk around and everything. Like we said before, the dude that plays Kratos in God of War 2018 is playing Black Panther. He's doing the voiceover. So far, he's pretty good. It sounds
he don't sound like Kratos.
Not at all. He sounds he has an African accent.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good voice actor, and I think when he was doing Kratos, he was really like putting it on.
Yeah,
So that's not like his regular voice.
Yeah. He sounds. You can kind of tell it's him because you know it's him, but he sounds nothing like Kratos.
Well,
my man getting
yeah,
that
like
bread
if
right
you didn't
now.
know, you might not know.
Right. So, big ups to that guy because he's just like, he's killing it now.
Yeah. And Santa Monica, take your time with Ragnarok. Fuck these motherfuckers out here. Take your time and make sure it's a fucking another masterpiece.
Yeah. So. I've been, I'll play it, and because y'all know that for some reason, I am attached to this Avengers game now, and even though it's not the greatest game ever, it's probably not even a good game. Do you play with
anybody?
If you did, do you need help? Just if you need help, just say you need help.
I mean, everything's free. I don't have a reason to put it down.
Do you play with people?
Yeah, you play online with people. Yeah. I got like mad people on my friends list that play it, and when I hop on there, they be sending me invites.
You got a whole new playlist with these.
I do.
I guess I could see it.
I got mad dudes on my friends list that play that game, and I could see it as like game.
You just pick it up and do your business and
mash
put it back away.
Mash some buttons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, and get somewhere and put it away.
I'm gonna do that with the next Ninja Turtle game. I wish they would hurry the fuck up, but can't hurry great.
I mean, it's a game that you can just play mindlessly. You know what I mean?
It just like that game loop seems real mundane though. Like I don't.
It is. It's not great.
I mean,
it's not great.
Yeah, it's like it's doable, and you can definitely do it and accomplish some things. But it seems like you can only do that for a couple hours, maybe, and you gotta like go somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, like I kind of play it, when I absolutely have nothing else to play. I mean, I'm playing it right now because of the expansion, obviously. But, basically, it's just like a lot of the games these days. You playing it to unlock skins and shit.
Slow down.
So, that's kind of the hook that keeps you playing is to unlock different costumes and shit for the Avengers.
They got a lot of like abilities.
Right, what do you think?
I want to know ability trees.
The gameplay is good. I'll say that.
What do you think they could do to improve it? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like a beat 'em up, it's basically a beat 'em up, right?
Yeah.
So a beat 'em up to me cannot live in a service style game.
Well, what they've been trying to do is what they've been kind of doing a little bit is they've been trying to make the mission structure a little bit more complex. To give it more legs or whatever. Kind of like Destiny, like they have like these like really hard like raid-like missions now.
Yeah, but it's...
Johnny, stop doing that.
What the fuck did he just do?
Fucking winking his eyebrow at me like that.
What, for the fucking Destiny shit?
For the fans.
Yeah,
the
they're trying to make the mission structure. Like they're adding puzzles to the fucking. They're doing the Destiny shit with the raids and all of that stuff, trying to make it harder and all that.
I don't think that'll work, man. Like I don't know, beat 'em ups are different than shooters, and then like beat 'em up co-ops are different than shooters. Like
it's a live service game, though. You got to think about it in that way.
If they could make the beating up in Avengers feel as good as the shooting in Destiny, how do they do that? How could you do that?
I don't think you can.
I don't know if you can make
say this. Maybe
a beat 'em up that feels that good as a
maybe
shooter.
beat 'em ups are a bit dated. I hate to say that. I'm the Streets of Rage nigga. Forever. But I don't think you can do that.
This is my only tip that I think could work. There has to be, like in Destiny, when you're shooting some of the lower ass fucking characters, like you just blow them away.
Right.
And when I'm watching the gameplay from Avengers, it's just like almost every single dude that shows up, you gotta go fucking ham on them before they fucking blink out of existence, and that's kind of tedious.
Yeah.
I think they need to throw in some more fodder dudes. I think that could really fix that problem.
To make you feel more like to make you feel more like like your
so it's
like your super
one
pilot.
person's focusing on the boss, and then 2 or 3 niggas is focusing on the minions, and then the minions are actually giving you some challenges.
I see what you're saying.
Like in Streets of Rage, you need some of them orange haired dudes with jeans on. You need just one punchers.
Right, you just beat the shit out of them.
Like one punch dudes. That's the ninja dudes in Streets of Rage 2, in case people don't know.
People don't know. Sorry about that. I had a flashback. Played that game a million times.
But yeah, like I think I need some more, because I feel like that would. It seems like everybody you come up against in that game, even when I was playing it, was like, oh my god, this is like a
fight to the
like
death.
A serious, strong, like this is a dude, and this dude just kind of walked out and threw his coffee down and was like, oh, I'm fighting you to the death, and it takes a minute.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like they need to make you feel a little bit more powerful. Yeah, I get it. I understand that. So yeah, it came out this week. The last thing I'm gonna say on it is this is probably like the make or break moment for this game. If this expansion doesn't do well, this game's probably gonna be done. So
nah, they're gonna try again with Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, they do still have to release the Spider-Man. That's true. But I feel like this Black Panther release is. If this doesn't make them some money, they're probably not going to do a whole nother year of content for this game.
This is free, right?
Yeah, it's all free. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the DLC is free.
That's why I haven't seen much advertisement about it.
They were advertising the shit out of it on Twitter and stuff.
I mean, Twitter is other niggas.
I don't know about TV because I don't watch
some of
TV,
Twitter is other niggas saying, or retweeting and whatever, but I feel like I haven't seen anything about it on websites though. You gotta these days you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for website exposure.
Yeah. And then the other thing is that, I would say the bigger thing is that Square Enix has this contract with Marvel where they're putting out these games, and they put out that Avengers game, and they got this Guardians of the Galaxy game that comes out in October that nobody's talking about right now.
Nobody's seen. Wait, have we seen it?
Yeah, they showed it at E3.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
People were excited about it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's decent.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, but I just don't think they're advertising it.
I mean, I think they're
gonna delay it, bro. COVID is fucking.
Hold on.
Oh, I think they're gonna wait until it's closer to release, because
if it's coming out in October, bruh.
But especially if they're trying to
get the
do
Game
the
Informer cover though.
Yeah, I can't see that. I don't know why your shit is mad blurry. Oh, wait,
well, it's blurry to us, but probably not to the end result.
Okay.
Here. But I think that maybe they're trying to, if they're doing this Wakanda stuff right now, they're trying to talk about that. And I think maybe after this is passed, maybe they will move on
and start talking about Guardians. Yeah, I mean it's October; they still got a couple months, but I just think that Guardians of the Galaxy video game, I would think that that's big enough where you want to start talking about that.
If you think about it in a way where it's big enough where you don't need to really harp on it too hard, once you put it out there, people will like, oh, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy game, and people will probably remember.
Yeah.
True.
Because it is such a big franchise.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to talk about Square and Outriders too, or no?
I don't really
Maybe we can
know.
Segue into that.
I don't really know anything about that because it was just something I saw on Twitter today. So I don't know how credible that was or anything like that.
It hasn't been discredited yet, but apparently the devs are saying that they haven't received any royalties or anything because of it, and they believe that it's because of Game Pass.
Yeah, from what I saw,
what are we talking about?
Outriders, remember that fucking game?
Yeah, remember Outriders came out earlier this year, and it was on Game Pass, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And People Can Fly, the guys that made the game, they haven't received any royalties from the first quarter sales of the game yet. And People Can Fly was kind of hinting that the reason that they haven't received any royalties from Square Enix is because of Game Pass. Mm-hmm. They didn't say it outright, but they were kind of like hinting at it, like taking shots at Game Pass.
But I thought they got paid like some kind of lump sum to be on Game Pass.
Square Enix probably got paid some kind of lump sum.
Ooh,
makes sense.
Snap.
Because Square Enix makes all the decisions because they're the publisher. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that People Can Fly, who I don't think People Can Fly is owned by Square Enix or anything like that. I believe they're an independent developer. Mm-hmm. They haven't gotten paid yet. Well, their first quarter sales from the game yet, and they believe that it's. They were hinting that it's because of Game Pass.
Yeah, I could read something for you.
Every time we talk about People Can Fly, I think about Bulletstorm, and then when you think about Bulletstorm, I think about Bloom, the same guy that plays
Bloom. Yeah, because he plays the main character in that game.
Because he played the main character. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So look, I don't know anything about this, right? So everything that we say going forward about this is complete speculatory because I barely read the article, but I'm just going to give my opinion. What I would probably think is happening is that because the game was on Game Pass, it didn't hit the sales milestones that they probably agreed upon with Square Enix. So Square Enix ain't paying them.
I'll read an article to you real quick. I'll read just a paragraph.
You can't not pay someone.
Go ahead, Rob.
All right, let me just read this real quick. People Can Fly suggests the game may not have been profitable due to Square Enix's choices. Outriders developer People Can Fly says it doesn't know how many copies the game has sold and hasn't earned any royalties from the game, suggesting it hasn't yet been profitable for publisher Square Enix. So, anyone that's followed video games, IGN, asshole.
Well, you have to give credit, man. That's all I'm saying. Listen,
that is from IGN.
You got to give credit. I don't understand what's funny here.
It's funny because we fucking make fun of them niggas all the time.
But they're the most credible fucking website.
And they're the ones that get a lot of stories first. So, even though they do dumb fuck shit, like those two goofy niggas that
Let's
tried to ride hard.
Let's stay on topic.
All right, I'm just saying, right quick. Them two goofy niggas that tried to ride hard for Game Pass, and everybody saw through it. IGN still gets.
We're not in
stories.
Kansas anymore,
right?
IGN still gets stories first.
So what were you saying, Rob, about the game, about it, Game Pass, and so what did the article say, basically?
Well, the article suggests, like you said, that the devs haven't seen the profit from it, and if you know anything about when it comes to entertainment, when certain milestones are met, it's usually in creators' contracts that they get a residual or a piece of profits
at hits that milestone.
I don't think it's hit a milestone yet.
Or sometimes they have it for Metacritic scores.
Newsflash, everyone! It's hard to hit the milestone when half of the people that would buy the game are getting it for fucking free.
Dun dun dun.
Who knew?
Yeah, so it also means...
it turns out Game Pass isn't great for the gaming industry.
Dun, dun, dun. It also means that our hobby's fucking expensive, asshole.
Right.
So, Stop fucking being stupid just for your fucking fanboy bullshit. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Insert Metal Gear alert time sound song right now.
Yeah. Look, I don't know.
Put the timer on.
I think I mean, it sucks for them. It sucks for them because I'm pretty sure that People Can Fly didn't make that decision to put the game on Game Pass. You know what I mean? That was a Square decision because Microsoft showed up with the bag and they dropped the bag at the studio, at the publisher, and you know, People Can Fly probably didn't even have a choice. So it's unfortunate.
No. Do the where it's like counting down from 9 to 9. Or you gotta try to somebody hide under a box,
scrambling. Oh, it's just a box.
having a serious conversation and
sorry.
Not doing it anymore.
Sorry.
No. Look, we're still in the conversation, bro.
So what do you hear, baby?
I think this is something that we should probably just keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those scenarios that this is kind of a worst case scenario that we should keep an eye on for these, because 100% I'm thinking about, like, I've seen Outriders, I played Outriders, and it looks like a lot of work.
Yeah.
But they put a lot of work into that game, right?
Yeah.
I could see it, and they deserve to get paid for what they were given time to do. But when these companies, like putting it on Game Pass, I feel like there still should be some kind of measuring metric, right? For people who downloaded it, people who played it.
Right.
And I think they're playing games with like, if they're playing games with that, they should know. They should know how many people downloaded it and how many people played it, and that should be used to pay these people.
Let's be honest too. That game's probably dead right now. It was probably on and popping for like the first month, but that game's probably dead right. Like when was all this talk going on? Like in June, right?
I mean, when they set this game out, they were like, "Yo, it's no DLCs. The game is what it is for now.
$60, and then boom, boom, boom. That's it."
Yeah, we're not gonna try to nickel and dime you for now. I don't know what the end result was. I don't know anybody who played through it and was like, I felt satisfied. You know, I just, I just know that their idea was like, put this game out, people can play it. We're not going to try to nickel and dime people.
Right.
But I feel like a lot of people did play it.
Yeah.
Right.
I think a lot of people played it
because I think a lot of people played it was out back then.
And
yeah, I think a lot of people played it initially. Yeah.
So, there should be something there. They should be getting something from that.
It's hilarious to me because I remember when that game came out, it was like, oh, it's free on Game Pass.
Yeah,
it's so great. It's so wonderful. It's such a great game. It's free. Blah blah blah.
Bullshit.
Where's it at now? Where's that game?
No talk. Hypocrites, man.
Anybody talking about that game,
bro?
No.
No.
Hence why I turned up 2-3 minutes ago. Like,
it was
out of here, man.
It's all
for their fanboy narratives. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was a game that got sacrificed to the Game Pass hype machine. You know what I mean?
Microsoft had to throw the bag at them. And then Square was like, we got 2 service games that ain't doing so well. That ain't getting the kind of money we thought was going to get because people don't be buying cosmetics and like that no more. People see through it now. So unless it's fucking Fortnite and Call of Duty, nobody be buying cosmetics like that. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to see the numbers of like Game Pass players and just people who outright bought it. You know what I mean? I want to see those numbers.
And then supposedly Phil Spencer said that Game Pass will lead to sales. another bullshit statement, but okay.
Because people on PlayStation had to buy it.
Yeah.
I feel like it had to happen. People on, I don't know, was it on PC too?
Yeah.
People on PC had to buy it.
Yeah. No. People on PC could play it through Game Pass.
Game Pass. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
So again, that's like
Follow me.
that's like what?
No.
Another half of the market is cut in half that they could have been making. You know what I mean? The thing about it is, if the game wasn't on Game Pass, it probably wouldn't have had the hype that it had.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Devin's right.
I don't know,
that.
maybe because it was nothing really coming out when that game came out. So maybe
I think Devin's right on that.
I mean, I feel like they picked a
Great
target
time.
ass time to come out.
Right?
It came out in June, right? May or June, whatever the fuck.
Nah, I think it came out before that.
And there wasn't shit going on whenever it came out.
I think it was
Right,
like
I know
April
that.
or May, something like that. Yeah.
So
You know, unfortunate for that game. Unfortunate for those guys. I hope it works out for them. And it's like Johnny said. I just think it's something that we got to keep an eye on. If we start seeing a lot more games kind of having this issue with Game Pass, then I think, you know, right now, one game, I don't think there's a whole lot to make a big deal about. But if, you know, developers start complaining, we'll see.
Has there been any successful games from Game Pass yet? Specifically, service games? Because I don't think so.
I mean, I
actually have a feeling that Hades is going to be successful on Game Pass because Xbox people don't have anything to play. So
I wanna play that game so bad.
that goes to my thing I want to talk about later when it comes to.
Is Hades going to be on Game Pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yeah. I think yes.
Game Pass is valid. Game Pass is valid. Game Pass, you gotta get one. Hey,
Which
you don't
is
got
mad
Game Pass.
dumb, bro. Because on PlayStation you could buy that motherfucker for $25.
If you don't got
Game
Game
Pass
Pass,
is $20 a
you're
month,
paying
right?
too much for games.
How much is Game Pass a month?
Fucking play Hades.
$10, $15, something like that.
I don't know. I just think that's stupid because that's one of those long games. So how long is Hades going to be on Game Pass? The same way that
Probably-
how long our movie's going to be
don't
on
know.
Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
Probably for a couple months, I would imagine. Probably for 6 months.
6
whatever.
months, 9 months, whatever.
Yeah.
But that game is $25, and then the holiday's going to be here in 3-4 months. That game's going to be $15. You know what I'm saying? So people gotta see through the fucking smoke and mirrors, man. When it comes to pricing
look, if
and
you
fucking.
already got
not-
an Xbox,
come on,
and
bro.
you're already
I'm not
paying
shitting
that
on
money.
Game Pass like that.
It
I'm
is
not
what
trying
it
to
is.
shit on Game Pass either, but it's
It's
like
a good deal. It's a good deal.
it's a
I'm
good
just
deal,
saying,
but at the same time,
If you got an Xbox and you playing online and you got your Game Pass and you
good
got
deal.
Hades,
yeah,
you're doing okay.
yeah, you
Right.
doing
But
alright.
it's not gonna take me away from what people are playing, like pretending like it's not gonna take me away from what I'm already doing, what I'm already entrenched in. It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
Right.
Where I can really play something that you can't play anything else, whether it's Switch God Johnny or us playing PS5 exclusives. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yo, that's your new name, nigga. Switch
Yeah.
God.
Switch God.
Hey yo, play that Animal Crossing, son. Yo, hit me up. Play that Animal Crossing.
Yo,
Come to my
yo.
come to
Yo,
my island.
son.
Yo,
I got
send
a
me your
funny
friend code, yo. It's like 30 numbers and letters.
Yo, I'm about to start making some flowers. I'm all good at like raising them flowers on the.
Son, I was talking to
On
some
my
girls. I was talking to some
Doing some
girls at
fishing.
work the other day, bro, and they all about that Animal Crossing. So, yo,
Shit's
dudes
popular,
out
yo.
there, yo, Animal Crossing is popping right there with the ladies, bro. Popping.
It's always been.
meet you a nice girl on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I think you
Animal
might.
Crossing. Listen, I guarantee y'all, if I got y'all sitting down playing some Animal Crossing, y'all be kind of addicted. That shit is
Nah,
like,
I think I would, but I ain't trying to look
shit
at no
is the
720 image. on my fucking 4K
You don't even
TV,
know,
bro.
Yeah,
This
for
is the
something like
thing.
game,
Nintendo,
for something like that, I don't even think it would matter. Something like Animal
Nintendo does
Crossing.
their graphics in a way that you don't even know. You don't even notice, like because
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
be like
try to
3-4
do
textures
this.
on a nigga head. Like,
They don't try to do this photorealistic like style. They just do the game and like Animal Crossing is very cartoonish looking.
yeah,
And it's not like you need something like that to be like 60 frames per second. So it really performance
Right.
with a game like that doesn't really matter.
Yep.
like,
And it's like
I just pulled these
you
flowers.
can't even tell.
Right. I mean, you're gonna be fishing. You're gonna be
You
pulling
gotta
up
water the
turnips.
flowers, son.
Japanese game,
Gotta water
nigga. You
them
gonna
flowers.
fish? You
You're
better
gonna be
get
moving your couch around in your house and shit.
Yo, I started over. I had to start over because I traded in. I guess I could have like moved my
Where was your
town
save?
in some kind of way.
Where was your save?
Listen, like you know how
No,
you know how like listen,
Time out.
listen.
Don't just fucking scoot by that. You traded in the fucking the little nub joint. Where would your save at, bro? In
Listen, I'm
2021,
trying to explain.
you had to
You know
start
how
over.
you know how in the Dark Souls series where if you move consoles, they're like you can go fuck yourself about that save.
That was only Demon Souls on PS3. Fuck out of here. I know that already.
Okay, it's the same.
Is
Same
it
as
still-
Demon
wait a minute,
Souls.
That was that
hold on.
one game, bro.
Hold
They
on,
didn't
hold
do
on,
that
hold
no
on.
more
Is
after
it
that.
is it still saving kind of like how Pokemon used to do it, where it would be like
No.
attached?
No, I'm telling you, it's attached to your console. So when you move consoles, they're like you can kiss that save goodbye, son.
That's
You
fucked
can't
up.
transfer it.
That's fucked up.
No, you can, right? But you have to have both consoles, and you have to do this whole like
traded yours in.
fucking magical fucking circle shit, where you
Nope.
superimpose one on the
Nope.
other.
Fuck
So
you.
if you go trade in your shit like I did, and then be like, got my shit, they're like, yeah, you got to start over.
Go fuck
Damn,
yourself.
you can't
Go
even
fuck
save
yourself.
it to like a SD card or something like that.
Fucking 200 hour
I had it.
game.
I had it.
Go
I
fuck yourself.
did. I had it on the card, but when you put a SD card in a new console, it's like format
Oh, so
only
it-
option.
Go fuck yourself. 200 hour game. You can fucking eat a bag of dicks.
Woo,
No, no,
Nintendo,
no, no, no,
that's-
no, no, no.
Yo, I had all the flowers. I had like every flower, and I had
Damn,
all the
yo.
colors.
What is that like?
It was
what is that like? $200 worth of work?
Nigga, that's
$200?
Returnal. That's Returnal for
probably
Nintendo
around
game.
150 hours.
Oh my god!
Yo, that Animal Crossing ain't no joke. You want to Dark Souls yourself? You play some Animal Crossing.
It ain't
y'all don't
Dark
even
Souls,
know.
nigga. That's Returnal, bitch. That's Returnal for Nintendo games. You gotta start
Man, we
over.
should probably talk about that eventually. That Returnal.
Talk about Returnal.
But
Yeah, that was
Long
that
story
was something
short.
I wanted to talk about, and I had something to say with Returnal.
Might as well get to it now. I mean, you niggas is yelling and screaming and acting crazy, so let's
Woo!
go ahead.
Well, what else we gotta talk
Returnal.
about before we can get to that? Because I'm gonna go take a piss and then make another drink.
you can't do that. We're recording.
You motherfucker! It'll take me 1
We ain't
minute to
learned-
piss,
Go ahead, man.
We ain't
Go ahead.
learned-
Just
yeah,
go
go
use the
ahead.
bathroom, dude.
but y'all go too.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
no?
go use the bathroom just because you gotta go use the bathroom.
Okay, fuck it.
We had
Since we're
52
talking about
minutes.
Returnal, we just got on to Returnal. I'm taking this time to call out my best friend that I've known my whole life, and I'm calling him out right here and now to say he's a yes, you asshole, that he is a hypocrite. He is a hypocrite. And I would like to say the reason why he's a hypocrite, because this fucking game, Returnal, broke my balls like no other fucking game that I've ever fucking played. Meanwhile, everyone that's been paying attention to this podcast, whether you're paying attention now, whether you're paying attention in the future, I'm the Dark Souls nigga. I'm the Bloodborne nigga. Maybe not the Bloodborne nigga, but I'm the Dark Souls nigga. I'm the Sekiro nigga. And I always fucking complain to these two little bitches right here. Yo, these games are not that hard, especially when you play with other people. But meanwhile, these guys, fucking panties all fucking
That's what
wet.
I sound like.
Especially him. Especially you, motherfucker. So, I'm calling you
Devin?
out right now,
Devin?
bitch.
Wait, which way is Devin going to be? Over there?
Devin's over there. You in the middle, motherfucker. I'm calling you out because you be on these fucking rogue games kick lately.
Roguelike.
no, rogue games. Ain't no rogue like my ass. It's a rogue game. That fucking game broke my balls.
In rogue games, you don't keep any progress.
That game broke my fucking balls, and I still didn't get the 6th sun fragment yet. I'm fucking
I gotta do that too.
Pissed. I got 5 out of the 6. I got to the point where I even cheated. I even looked it up to find out where it was. And I fucking skipped mad shit on the last biome to go to find the fucking last fragment, and it wasn't there.
I think everything in that game is random. You
and Housemark can go fuck yourself. What you say?
So everything in that game is random. Everything.
I found out
the last
later.
biome is the one you can't find.
The last biome is the one I can't find. Excuse me, audience. I need to calm down. Rob is too excited right now. But I'm calling out this motherfucker in the middle. This motherfucker right here. Jonathan.
I'm over here to me.
Okay? Yeah.
Me, I'm over here.
On my screen, Rob's in the middle, so I don't know who he pointed at.
That's weird. Johnny's in the middle of mine, W on the right. But anyway, I'm calling him out because he's been hardcore in all these roguelike games lately. Fucking Returnal, fucking can't wait to play Hades, fucking can't, motherfucking...
Risk of Rain.
Risk of Rain? Bitch, I bought Risk of Rain for you, bitch. And then what's the other motherfucker?
Yeah, we need to play that.
What's the other fucking game?
Dead Cells.
Dead Cells. I couldn't even fucking beat that game. I love that game, and I could not do anything.
Game's fun.
This nigga beat the game.
I love Dead Cells. I love it too, and I can't even get past like the third boss. But I love that game.
My point is, my best friend in the whole wide world does not want to play the one series with me that I swear by because it's too hard. You can't do this, and you can't do that.
Rob,
and it's
Rob,
not
we're waiting on Bloodborne 2.
It's all these fucking rogue games.
It's
we're waiting
not
on Bloodborne 2.
Yes.
No, first off,
but it's also not roguelike.
First off, Bloodborne is a fuck you game. Bloodborne is a fuck you game. Dark Souls 1, especially Dark Souls 2 and 3, are so easy. Sekiro, that's a whole different story. You gotta fucking rewire your brain to play that game.
Yeah, that game's hard.
And Demon Souls on PS5 is easy. And thankfully, Johnny, you played it with me. Thank you. But I'm still calling you out, asshole. Because you did all this time of, yo, I don't fuck with Souls games.
So what do you
And meanwhile,
saying,
this nigga always playing rogue games. What kind of shit is this?
All right, calm down. Are you upset with Johnny because he won't play Dark Souls and stuff all the time, but he played Returnal? Because
he fucking swears by rogue games, but don't want to play no fucking Souls games with me.
Yo, Returnal
Meanwhile,
is
it's mad fun, bro.
Returnal is very, I don't even know what the word is.
Addictive.
Like, you go out there, you try your run, and you fail, but you don't suffer really for that. It's just kind of like a start over. And a lot of the stuff that you collected, you can find again, that kind of a thing in those roguelikes.
Not when you get to biome 6, man. Oh my god, dude. I played that game for 3 hours today trying to find that 6th. Granted, I skipped too much stuff, right?
Making me kind of want to go play Dead Cells.
It's my own fault that I skipped so much stuff. I couldn't find the 6th. And the next thing you know, I'm next to the boss fight with no 6th sun fragment. And I should have looked around more.
Like, you can't, when it comes to that last part, it's all about it's trying to waste your time. I don't want to say waste your time, but it's like time. You just got to put in time and find it eventually. There's nothing you can do to make it show up.
With the big enemy that flows around and one-shots you? I don't even know what the fuck that thing is called.
Are you talking about? It's like this big old, like,
the pink
got like
things at you, and one of them hits you and it gives you a malfunction.
Yeah. I think I fought that thing a couple times. At least when I was there, I had that
you had the right
electro
weapon.
spike thing. And it was like, it would bother it so much and I didn't have to worry about it. But, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm not going to... Demon Souls, it just seems like it takes a lot more of your time than...
Excuse me?
Trying to run and then not, and then fail on a run.
You can at least go back and get what you lost in Soulsborne games, bro. If you die from losing your souls, You can go back and get them. You can't do that in fucking Returnal. You can't do that in fucking Dead Cells. I think
that's what makes it like it. I think it lowers the stakes. It sounds like in your mind it raises the stakes. But I think being like I died, it's over, and then being able to start again fresh and do a run makes it less stressful in my mind,
John,
than having your shit out there and like, oh well, I gotta try to get to this thing past this fucking evil eye dude.
You sound like a hypocrite.
Oh no, he killed me.
You sound like a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite.
You can get your fucking souls back in Returnal. You can't get nothing back, bro. You can't get nothing back. You keep your ether. That's it.
Your ether, but also
but I
like
think,
you lose 200,000 souls.
Everybody,
weapon unlocks.
Everybody, calm
weapon
down.
Unlocks.
Here. I think that in Returnal, it's a lot easier to just like when you die, because it's a much faster game. You can just get. It's easier to get back to that point that you died at. With Demon Souls or Dark Souls and shit like that, having to when you die, having to go through those levels again at that same kind of slowish pace. I think it's a little bit more. Not frustrating,
bullshit.
But it's just like when you die, it's like fuck. I gotta go through all of that shit again.
When you die, when you build your health up in a Soulsborne game, it'll stay like this. In fucking Returnal, you gotta start the fuck over here. And then, and if you're lucky enough to get like I just did my last play, I had an amazing run. I did not get hit at all in Biome 4. My fucking health bar was crazy. It was out of this fucking world. And the next thing you know, I get to the last biome, just try to find the last sun fragment. And that one big nigga just showed up and was hitting the shit out of me. 2 hits, and I ain't have shit. Luckily, I had like 2 or 3 healths on me and a fucking life. But that would have been it. 3 hours fucking later. At least with the Soulsborne game, I can go to a fucking to the fire or a lamp, and then go back and spend my souls on making myself stronger.
The option, you don't have the random chance of like getting a good run where I got more health than I usually would at this point, or I got this different weapon than I would at this point, or I've grinded this weapon up to.
You can find those and make them stronger.
Didn't have.
You can find those and make them stronger. What are you trying to say?
I'm saying
and you can always have them. You don't have to always play with the same shit or randomly get a fucking like. All right, I get the appeal of roguelike games, but at the same time, they break your balls way. My whole point is, you're being a hypocrite because they break your balls way more. You asshole. Those games break your balls way more than Soulsborne's game, and I'm proving the point to you, asshole.
I mean, if you say so, I don't agree.
Look, guys,
I guess we agree to disagree, bitch.
We gotta move on from this. Y'all been fucking yelling about Returnal for 20 minutes.
All right, I just wanted to call him out. I just wanted to give the people a little entertainment and say something about this video game thing that we love. But you're still a hypocrite, bitch.
I see what you're saying, Rob.
No game has ever made me this fucking mad, bro. No game has ever made me. At this point, I'm going for the platinum.
I gotta be into it.
There's not a lot of cheese in it either, right?
It's not.
It is.
Yeah, you stand behind them. You stand behind a fucking coral reef.
It's not.
To fucking cheese that game.
Returnal is not a game that is gonna let you off the hook. You can look up all the gods in the world. You still gotta fucking get out there and do that shit.
I figured out. I figured out 2 cheeses though. If you wanna max out a weapon and to get new shit, just get to a point when there's a that round thing in Biome 6 that spawns the whatever. The only way you can hit it is with the blade. You get the Biome 6, and then you just keep using that same weapon on those jellyfish things, and then that's how you build up XP on that weapon. And then the other cheese I found out was just running in the room and running back out real quick if they don't lock the room down. If you're, it's something else. Whatever. I don't care.
All right.
Sorry, rant over.
Let's get to something else. So, the Back for Blood beta was this past weekend. We played a little bit of it. I think the game comes out. Does it come out this month or does it come out next month?
October.
October. Okay.
Yeah.
Back for Blood comes out in October. We played the beta this weekend. What'd you guys think? I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
liked it.
It's basically just Left 4 Dead. You know?
I actually want to buy it. Honestly,
it'll be something. I feel like it's something that we can all play together, have a good time. You can play it by yourself because you can always matchmake with random fucks on PlayStation Network. No, and the game is also crossplay, so that'll be fun. So it'll always be people that you can play with. I liked it. I liked it a lot. What'd you guys think about it?
I had a lot of fun with it, honestly. I think we didn't finish the campaign, but I ran through it like 7-8 times probably with Johnny, and then like 2 or 3 times with you. Well, we didn't finish it. We got maybe like half through every time because we didn't have time. But I think that shit is fun, bro. The AI is definitely fucked though. They gotta hurry up on that. But I saw an article that was the main complaint that people had was that the AI is too crazy. Like the AI is mad dumb. So
for your co-op partners, for your AI companions, yeah. What'd you think,
but
John?
Didn't you say there was a way to cut the bots out? You can play with just 3 people or 2 if you want.
I don't know.
We couldn't find that. I know that you can set up like a private room to invite your friends, but it seems like you always have to have 4.
Oh, so maybe the bots are always there.
But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was well thought out. Definitely still probably the only thing I could say that would be better is to kind of like I didn't like that whole hub area, the little base camp area that you start out in before you go to missions and or whatever. It was very Destiny like, and I feel like it's kind of I don't know. It's kind of pointless and it's kind of played out. Like I don't need this. I feel like you could start a run so much more cinematic like, and that would be nice, like in Evolve when you was like pick your characters and your guys are moving to the point on the ship and then you drop down into the situation. There could be something like that where it was kind of like envoys you into go. Instead of just like, we're in this hub and now we're shooting zombies in the campaign.
To be honest, I think that the reason that would Evolve, that was Turtle Rock kind of going out there and trying stuff.
Feedback?
And because Evolve got a shit taken on it and lit on fire, I think that they're like, fuck it, we're just going to do what works, and we're going to do the basics, and we're going to make a zombie game, and we're going to fucking make money this time because we made no money off of Evolve.
You're sure they didn't make any money?
Wasn't enough to keep them going.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't make a sequel, so yeah.
I mean, what did we have, like, we got like a year's worth of support for Evolve, and then after that first year, it was basically all downhill from there, right? And but the crazy thing about it is that, oh man, it was a lot of cool stuff in that game.
That game's still alive?
Hell no.
I don't think
they closed everything?
Yeah, they've been shut it down.
Oh, it's just nobody. Oh, they shut it down. Okay.
I think you can still hop on there and play, but nobody's playing it.
So you're playing with bots?
Probably, for the most part, yeah. But I don't know. I loved Evolve, and it's sad, but I'm happy Turtle Rock's at least still alive. So at least they're still making games. Right? No, they. I think they used to be a part of Valve, and then they broke off of Valve, and that's when they made Evolve.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we all enjoyed it, and for beta, it was really polished. I thought that as well. I thought it was really
definitely.
Like, you know, to me, it felt like, other than like you said, like the AI being pretty stupid. I thought, you know, that was a game that they could probably just drop tomorrow.
That bot that was stuck on that fucking
On the gun,
the minigun.
That was sad
couldn't
because
go back.
we were ready to progress, and that sucked.
Yeah, that game, that beta was at a state that was probably better than a lot of games that just come out.
What year did Evolve come out? Because they've been working on that game for a minute.
2015, I think. 2015, 2014.
5 or 6 years,
like
probably.
Yeah.
We don't say the E word around here.
Evolve.
Yeah. Let's let it go. All right, so let's go on to something probably really, really interesting. There's a rumor going around that Grand Theft Auto is getting not 1, not 2, but 3 remasters. Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas are getting remastered in the Unreal Engine for current gen consoles.
New and old graphics, right? That's what I saw online. Was saying that it's being mixed with new and old graphics.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Whatever they're blending old shit with new with old assets with new assets, and then I also heard that they have been pulling, like, because there's been like a whole frenzy of people who put up upscaled and remastered footage from PCs onto YouTube, and I heard that they've been pulling it off of people, like telling people to take it down or whatever, or flagging it, whatever. So, which means that they're, you know, they got their own thing going. So
yeah, I mean, it's from what I read, I think it's like the newest Rockstar studio, because there's like 30 different divisions of Rockstar.
Them niggas got mad bread. They got mad bread, bro.
It's being like it seems pretty real because there's a lot of info out about it, and the word is that it's going to come out within the next couple of months. So maybe that's something that they plan on dropping for the holidays. That'd be pretty cool. I would love to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas.
That game was so fucking amazing.
And Grand Theft Auto 3. I haven't played those games in years.
You know what's funny is that I beat the shit out of Grand Theft Auto 3, but I didn't like it that much. I saw the genius in it, but I didn't like it that much. I didn't like Grand Theft Auto until Vice City. Vice City blew me away.
Yeah. I think everybody really just because of the setting and the story.
Yeah.
How the Vice City story was.
Which one?
Vice
Didn't you
City's
play Vice City,
story.
John?
Nope.
You never played a Grand Theft Auto?
Oh my god, dude.
Nope.
Never?
Probably
Like
1 and 2.
See?
But 1, maybe 2 extensive.
Oh, like
maybe 2, like a real,
The top
like
down.
a real try.
The top downs.
Not the top downs. No, like what was the first one that was
Grand Theft Auto 3 on PS2.
3.
That was
Okay,
the one that
that one.
changed everything. That changed the world.
Yeah, that one. That's the last one I played. There it is.
See,
Last one I cared about.
I'm sorry.
Damn, nigga.
This is why I called you out, Johnny.
Here we go
There's
again.
certain games that you need to play. I know you don't want to play them because they're popular or because average people like them, but there's something about some of these games that are brilliant.
I'm not taking away from it. I just don't want to play it.
Vice
Like, I haven't-
City was brilliant. San Andreas was brilliant, dude. Like, those games
Sometimes.
really set up what we do now. They did that shit fucking 20 years ago. Whatever the fuck,
25.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not taking away from it, but I never, at the time, I didn't jump on it. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't guess I'm going to jump on it now. So, it is what it is.
You got an opportunity. I mean, if they...
I guess with these remasters, I could try.
I mean, if they... For me, it's like... Those games are probably not San Andreas as much, but Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City are super dated now.
yeah,
So...
definitely.
San Andreas is
Especially
probably
3.
still... Yeah, San Andreas is probably still okay. Because that was kind of more modern towards the end of the PS2 generation, so that's kind of fine. But Vice City and 3 are dated as fuck. But Vice City's story is so good. And, the characters are so good.
Characters, soundtrack,
The music, and it kind of was like... It was kind of like, I'm not going to say copy, but they obviously took a lot of inspiration from Scarface with that game.
Scarface, the Vice City TV show.
Yeah.
Miami Vice TV show.
To the point where there was like Scarface Easter eggs in Vice City. Like, I remember, there was like shit in that game that was like, where they had Easter eggs from Scarface.
All the controversial moments, kill the Haitians. It was like... There was shit that they was doing in that game you can't do now. Like, it'd be the whole outcry, bro. Like, they literally had a mission where it says, the objective says, kill the Haitians. Like, and everybody's black. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But my favorite moments from Vice City is just driving around in the car with the soundtrack blaring, with that 80s music going, and then you pulling up on it, you about to, do a mission or what, and you just bust on a motherfucker. Like, that shit was great, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, that'll be cool, especially if they drop it this holiday. It's not like there's a whole lot coming out this holiday. That's interesting, so that'd be something.
I got a question.
They don't charge $70 for it, but in Rockstar they probably will.
What if they put like an online mode out for all those games? That would change everything, right? I think.
I don't think it would even pull anybody off GTA 5, honestly.
Yeah,
Possibly not.
GTA 5 is just...
It's huge.
That game's so popular, it's why we haven't gotten a new Grand Theft Auto.
They're making too much money.
Making too much money. They're going to keep milking. They're about to drop it for PS5. They're about to drop another version of GTA 5.
I did play Sleeping Dogs.
That's a good game, too.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That's a good game, too.
Sleeping Dogs literally copied everything GTA did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't, but I loved it.
Sleeping Dogs was good. And I would say Sleeping Dogs had better, like, combat and stuff than Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it was a lot tighter.
Or gun, or...
The hand-to-hand combat definitely was tighter.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guns are probably okay.
Yeah. The gun combat in GTA was always the weakest point, I think.
In GTA, you can't ride around in your car listening to Chinese rap. That was the best part. Fucking shit was like, damn, this shit's good.
Oh, man.
So we are at like an hour and 18. This is going to be the longest one we've done. We still got to do the Blue Box Game Studio stuff, but I kind of don't want to.
I don't think anybody cares anymore because they fucked up. They fumbled the bag on that joint.
Let's just say if we believe or if we don't believe.
We can.
I don't believe.
Look. I'm gonna give a little backstory on it, and then we can kind of give a quick opinions on it because I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't even want to give these dudes attention.
Yeah,
not that
they fucked up.
Not that anybody gives a shit about our podcast, but even still.
No, they will. They will.
Blue Box Game Studio is indie studio making a game called Abandon, and basically they have been just. It's just been a very bizarre situation. They keep talking about they're going to drop trailers, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and there's always seems to be an issue. People think that this is Hideo Kojima with a mustache. You know, it's, I don't know. I really don't know. I think that there's something to this. Like, I don't think that PlayStation would be letting these dudes run amok like this if there wasn't something more going on here. I don't know what it is. But I'm kind of tired of it at this point. I'm tired of it. What do y'all think?
You go, John.
I think it's just some kind of small time developer that is taking opportunities on any hype they can get to push up their game, and I think nobody's talking about them because nobody. Why would they spend their time talking about these people who they don't have anything to do with and who are potentially very controversial with the nonsense that they're doing? Like, why would they give them any kind of attention? Because that's what they want.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's attention, but with nothing to show for it. That's the problem.
Right.
What do you think, Rob?
I want to say that this isn't Kojima, but with all the evidence that I've seen on Twitter and online, and with him doing this kind of thing twice already, because he did this once before with Metal Gear Solid 5. He did this before with PT, and then both times, you know, he said, "Oh, this is from Moby Dick Studios," or whatever the fuck. And then with PT, it was like 7, 8 something, blah, blah, blah studios, right? And then everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this game? Woo, woo, woo." And, you know, eventually everyone figured out that it was told that it was another game from his team and from his studio, whatever, right? So there's a lot of evidence pointing to that it's him again, and that the studio's name that's saying all this and that, and the name of the lead and the director of the game, you know, people connecting the dots. They have the same initials, HK, Blue Box Studios. People are saying, you know, that's connected because, you know, the box, like like a box in Metal Gear, in the Metal Gear games, and then also with the screenshots that were shown where one of them looks like a blurred image of Big Boss with the eye patch, and then there's another blurred image when you download the app and then you select the app, there's a blurred image of the same door in PT, and that same color scheme and all of that. And then when they fucked this up so bad. It could have been brilliant marketing, but they fucked this shit up so bad. And I think it got fucked up so bad because Kojima's definitely working on 2 or 3 games at one time right now. And he probably got a small team trying to put together all these trailers or whatever the fuck with this shit. And the trailer or teaser that they finally put out was like a dude walking with the damn near same sound of Silent Hill. Now, I wasn't a Silent Hill person. I grew up during the PS1 era with the Silent Hill games, and I was not into them. But I know fucking Silent Hill when I see Silent Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that quick little teaser that they showed screamed Silent Hill to me. So these dudes got to be the biggest trolling assholes ever, or this is a Silent Hill game, or the rumored Silent Hill Kojima Konami Sony collaboration. I hope it's that, and I also hope it's the rumored Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, because that game fucking changed me forever. And
Look,
all I know is
I hope to God Metal Gear is not connected to this.
You don't want a Metal Gear remake?
I do, but I don't want it connected to these dictators.
Shit.
So what if it's Kojima and it was just a mishap because he's got too much going on right now?
Why would somebody who's trying to promote or even like do this ARG shit with their IP? Why would you blend like, oh, here's a picture of Big Boss, and then here's a picture of a PT door, and then here's the sounds from Silent Hill. Like, why would you not just do the things from your game? What is that? That's some kind of bullshit. Like,
it makes it seem like they're trolling even more.
That's what's pissing everybody off so much. It's super trolly.
It make sense. It has no congruency. It's not helpful or interesting to like directly reference things. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's not even smart or witty. Like, so that's why I don't think it has anything to do with
Kojima, because he's smarter than that,
we're
right?
talking about. Yeah,
he is smarter than that. But at the same time,
interesting.
He is a big ass troll. He would love to fuck with people right now.
But the thing about it is, if it is him, it's like, bro, we figured it out months ago. Like,
yeah, so
you're not
fooling
on the point of
you're not fooling everybody
people
with the same ruse three times.
It's getting to the point where people are just mad at it. Like, nobody wants to care about this
now. Everybody hates it.
Yeah,
everybody hates it now. Good point.
It's fucking irritating. Just fucking tell us what it is.
At this point, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is a small studio who don't have the resources to really troll.
They don't got resources. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're trying to keep the shit on in the spotlight by just riding the waves of whatever nonsense people are making up out on
Twitter.
Like, they're just riding it. Like, they're not gonna be like, oh, if it keeps us in the fucking shit, then
Twitter niggas ran with this shit.
Lean into it. Yeah, let's lean into that. Let's lean in.
Twitter niggas ran with this narrative. Here's a Kojima game.
The thing about it is that no matter what it is, at least initially whenever this game comes out, it's gonna sell. I mean, just based on the fact, like, it's got so much nonsense. I mean, I think streamers and stuff are gonna fucking just because of the hype and the interest of it. I think they've already kind of accomplished their goal at this point.
Look, we don't even know what it is. We don't know what kind of game it is. We don't know what it's gonna be like. We don't. Nothing.
We know it's some type of like horror game. I think some type of survival horror game.
Playable.
That's what they're saying. Right.
To even be something that people jump on to play. Like, we don't have anything yet.
All right. Well, if it's not Kojima
and this shit.
No, keep going. Sorry.
I was saying, and this shit goes on for more months after months of this bullshit. Nobody's gonna care. People are gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And that'll kill it on its own.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say if it's not Kojima, then this game better be damn good. It better be damn good.
This game isn't good.
When you fire up the app, what they got set up is actually pretty cool. I think it's kind of cool in terms of like how they got in a row what's next to be shown. This is that and the third. I think it's actually the future of video games, especially if it doesn't cost a ton of marketing, but then you just tell people, "Hey, this is my game. I'm an indie. I'm the next indie dev. I'm an indie dev. I think this is a very interesting game. Download our app.
Is it interesting?
On our
we
app,
don't know what it is.
All right, but listen, what I'm saying. When you download the app, get it for yourself to be the judge.
When you mean like the concept of it is
the
cool.
concept of it is actually pretty neat.
We're gonna be building a game.
And Kojima did it 7 fucking years ago when he put out a teaser for a game that wasn't a game.
Real.
And he did it 7 years ago, and now someone else is trying that same
What did you
marketing?
He put out a teaser for a game that wasn't a game. What are you talking about?
Pete, do you remember the fucking PT demo?
Okay, so you're saying this app and the PT demo are synonymous, like they're pretty similar in your mind as far as
because
marketing.
when you got John, you have to download the app. Download the app, and then the app shows you, hey, what's next is another trailer, then another trailer, and then the row below that says playable, whatever, playable, So to me, that's similar to what PT was in terms of letting people know what is coming out or what's next for this potential game.
I think I understand.
PT
what Rob's
came out
saying.
was like, "Yo, check this thing out. This thing fucking here we go. It's today live." And people got on it. Was like, "Whoa, this is fucking wild." It's just like when Apex dropped. That shit was like out of nowhere, and it was something that was functional. These people ain't done shit.
I think I understand what Rob's saying. What Rob's saying is like
it's just marketing at this point.
This is another way to market a game where you have people interacting with something instead of just watching a trailer on YouTube.
Instead of just going to a website or going on YouTube.
It's a whole, you download the app and it's a lot. It's a little bit more than just watching a trailer.
Right.
PT had a demo day one, which I think, if they were going to do all of this, they probably should have had something playable. But I do understand what Rob's saying. They want us. They're trying to get us to interact with whatever the fuck they got going on. But the problem is that what they released on the app was trash because it was literally the same 5-second trailer that they had already released on Twitter. So I understand what Rob's saying. Like the concept overall is cool, but this studio is just mishandling how they're delivering. Like when the timeline of how they're delivering this content is fucking ridiculous.
That was dumb because they should have that foot walking footage. They should have waited for the app. And they jumped the gun. They should have waited to put it out on the app first. Johnny don't know what's going on. You don't be paying attention to video game news no more. My point is that they put out the fucking foot walking.
I saw the dude walking through the water.
Right.
I saw the feet.
They should have waited for the app for that, and that would have kept the mystique going. But it's too late now.
I think they should have released a real trailer. To all of the hype that they built up with that app, they should have released an actual real trailer or revealed something.
It's a small studio. If it can't be Kojima.
I don't want to hear that shit. All that tweeting they doing.
Yeah. What?
Small studio, my ass. Y'all got time to tweet. Y'all should be making that fucking game.
I don't know, man. And Shuhei jumped into and retweeted some shit. But it's like, how did they fumble that? Like, how? Like, if you got bread like that, like a Kojima would, you wouldn't fumble this.
They probably don't have bread.
Right. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
It's just about to be a fucking blanking on the name of that game.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. There you go. That's just about to be a No Man's Sky times 2. Fucking Kamehameha times 2.
The No Man's Sky of the PS5 generation. God damn it!
Look, this is what I'm going to say about it.
It'll be good in 5 years after they release it.
This is what I'm going to say about it. We are not talking about this shit again until there's something concrete to talk about.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not talking about this shit anymore until there's a game with a trailer and something. But I am not talking about
that does something.
Right. I'm not talking about this shit anymore until they actually release something that looks like a video game.
Thank you.
Or a trailer or something.
I'm with that.
A reveal, something.
I'm with that.
So other than that, at this point, I don't give a fuck. They can do all of the goddamn Kojima coincidences and tweeting about dumb shit.
Images with Big Boss.
Yeah, in person, all the Big Boss eye patch blurred images they want. I don't give a fuck.
Look at me, I'm a bandit. Were you guys intrigued? Was that intriguing? Mm-hmm. You guys are curious now?
Look at me, play
What's
my
that guy
game.
doing?
Look what I can do.
What's that all about?
All right, guys. So we're at an hour and 34. I think we should probably call it.
This is our longest episode ever. I just remember something that maybe you guys might be interested in. Yes, this is definitely time to end. What do y'all think of free Marvel vs. Capcom 2? The whole
Is that a thing?
hashtag. Yeah, that was a hashtag on Twitter. Started by
What do you mean?
Maximilian dude and Jason Wong, Justin Wong dude. They're like the big.
Maximilian dude.
They're like the big.
Justin Wong.
They're like the big.
What's
Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom players, and I agree with them that a game that's that influential and big should, for that many years, you can't buy it on modern consoles. That's pretty.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
Yes, you can't buy it on PS4 or PS5, and you
can
can't
buy
even
it
buy it on PS3 no more, which is fucking nuts.
Okay. I have it on PS3.
I have it on PS3 too, and I occasionally still go back to it. And I
but
stopped.
you can't buy it. You can't buy it anymore.
Yeah, you can't
PS3.
buy it anymore on PS4. If you and if you really the
Is this some kind of licensing problem?
It's
it probably is a licensing problem, but at the same time, it's Capcom being Capcom and re-releasing everything, and then at the same time,
you got to think about it. You got to think about it like this.
Capcom
and
Marvel
Capcom didn't put Fox, like the X-Men and all that shit. They didn't put them in the last Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah,
probably because they couldn't get the license for the X-Men.
But then Marvel owns Fox now, right?
Yes. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe Capcom just doesn't. I don't know. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is pretty popular.
It's huge.
It's huge. Marvel owns what now?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is huge.
Marvel owns Fox now, so they own the X-Men and all that shit again.
Oh, they got the X-Men back.
Yeah. So,
look, I don't know. I'm in favor of all games being playable all the time
and being available.
But that's not. We don't have that power because obviously there's
a lot of money
IP rights and licenses and shit. So.
Yeah, that just goes to show you too how big IP ownership, like how important it is, and
Hey, I can still plug up my PS3 and go play it. So fuck y'all.
Me too. Mm-hmm. I still have it on my PS3, but then after a while, my hands start hurting on that little ass controller, and so. Gotta take you for a ride. Gotta take you for but Marvel vs. Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is up there with one of the most influential video games of all time. So I just think Capcom should just go ahead and do a collection of, the X-Men crossover game, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel versus Capcom, Marvel versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom, all those fucking games. It's like 100 of them, like 1 million of them, and just put them all out in a collection, and then release them individually too, and they gonna make all the fucking money. So that's it. So I think it's gonna happen.
I don't know.
They're gonna make it happen because
I didn't even know that was a thing.
What? So. Yo, go look at the hashtag. Niggas is on it. So that's it.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here for the night. You got anything to say, John? You got any last points about anything?
No.
You sure?
Maybe next time I can talk about this 13 Sentinels I started playing.
Oh shit.
All right, we'll get to it next week then, I guess. Sorry, John. Hey,
all right, I'm out.
You get more time to play the game. Thanks for watching this week, everybody. I know it was
John,
kind of ridiculous and
sorry I berated you.
Kind of crazy, but
We boys.
We got through all the topics. That's what I'm happy about.
Sorry, I unloaded on you. Sorry about that.
John. Next week we will you'll talk about 13 Sentinels. That'll be the first topic. You can talk about it and tell us how you feel about it.
Okay.
But until then, we will catch you all later. And thanks for watching. And make sure to subscribe and like and all that shit. And follow us on Twitter. We'll get back to y'all next week with more whatever the fuck we're going to talk about. Peace.